Hello everyone, I wanted to put out a follow-up video to my early mage weapons video to try and pinpoint some new findings I have with close combat weapons for mages. Alright, so first of all, I want to start and focus on some of the mistakes I've made with mage weapons so far so you don't make them. Okay, and second of all, I want to point out a really awesome mage weapon that I found that really, I would say if you're an int spec guy, you should be gunning for this thing because it's freaking awesome. And I have a lot of faith that it's going to be even more ridiculous as time progresses. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, one of the things you probably discovered already by now is you can get crystal gems. Crystal gems, they basically make your weapon scale with your intelligence. Pretty awesome, right? As you can see, I put it on these Sellsword twin blades here. Okay, I've got C int scaling on this thing now. Alright, it gives me an 85 plus 24 magic scaling. Okay, now a good way to compare your weapons is to just put both of them in each slot. So I'll pair that to my Fire Uchigatana plus 2, which I've discussed earlier. Okay, and then you just go to your status screen and you can look at here the attack power. So weapon 1 is 195, weapon 3 is 230. Now, of course, you got to take into factors such as what element it's infused with and are the enemies weak against that in your area. Okay, fair enough. All right. That being said, I thought, when I played around with this weapon, I looked at the move sets and everything. I thought this was going to be a really sweet weapon. I was so wrong. Stay away from the Sellsword twin blades. I originally chose it. The stat requirements are 10 and 16. They were pretty much on par with what I was using for the Uchigatana for stat requirements, so I wasn't too concerned about it. But, oh my god, these things are terrible. I cannot stand this weapon, okay? This thing sucks. I really can't stand it. You might think that using 2 swords at once and hitting somebody in the face with them would be awesome. That's what I thought. I was like, hell yeah, Little double slash in the face. Can't go wrong, right? Yeah, okay. It's a terrible idea. These things suck ass, okay? And I'm going to tell you why they suck ass. Simple fact. Poise break. Okay? These things do not break an enemy's poise at all. Okay? They take several hits. I've unleashed several combos in PvP and on PvE. And it just does not break poise. I don't know what it is. They just blow. Alright, they do not break poise damage at all. Okay, and not only that, but they don't dish out that much more damage using 2 hands. Okay, in fact, I've seen the numbers be slightly higher, just one-handing the damn thing, than frickin' swinging 2 swords at once. It's just retarded. I don't know, maybe I'm out of my mind, and maybe I'm not reading things correctly, but something tells me that these things are real garbage. Okay, for the Uchigatana, it's a way better weapon. Okay, way better weapon. 1 or 2 hits, you can break somebody's poise with this thing and stagger them. It doesn't matter if they're weak to fire damage or not. You will stagger them. Even if you get this awesome overhead swing with a big follow-up, this weapon kicks so much ass. I love this thing. Okay, I've been using this thing since the very beginning, and I've yet to find anything that tops this thing yet. Well, I have. Okay, but I'm getting there to that. Alright? So, I mean, it's got a great moveset. You can parry with it. Okay? You can do this quick slash with it. It's a big area slash. I love this thing. It's so awesome. Okay? Highly recommend this weapon still as a good mage weapon because you get it right at the start. Pretty decent stat requirements. I really think it's a sweet-ass blade. Okay? That being said, I did find an even better mage weapon. This guy. The Crystal Sage's Rapier plus 2. I have it at plus 2 right now. This is a boss weapon. Okay? Look at it, has a B and int scaling at only, like, plus 2, okay? Only at the very start of this weapon's development phase. Alright? Frickin' awesome. This thing rocks. This thing rocks, okay? Not only does it weigh half as much as the katana, alright? And the moves come out even faster, okay? On top of that, because it's a rapier and because it does that epic piercing damage, okay, it staggers like nobody's business. Totally staggers people's poise, breaks through people's guard. Freaking awesome. This thing rules. I've PvP'd with this thing a couple times and I've done this move. If they're full on blocking your shit, that will break through their guard in a matter of seconds, and guess what? Yeah, riposte them. It's awesome. Really recommend this weapon. Okay? Compare it to the Uchi Katana. 222 right now versus 230. Okay, both weapons are at +2. Alright? Now, keep in mind, the Crystal Sage's Rapier is a boss weapon, so it's probably only going to go up to +5. Alright? In order to upgrade this weapon, I needed crystal scales or titanite scale. Whatever the drop is you get from the crystal lizards, okay? That's what you need to upgrade this thing. Now, I had 3 at the time I got this thing, and I used all 3 to upgrade it, and that's what my stats are right now. So this will probably only go up to +5, but that being said, the stat increases for each level have been ridiculous. Like I want to say 10 to 20% increases in damage and output. It's been very substantial. So I can imagine by +5, this thing is dishing out some serious damage. Probably even give us an S scaling in intelligence. So really, really like this weapon. Really like this weapon. Pretty awesome. Oh, by the way, another reason why this thing kicks massive ass. Look at my item discovery. Okay? Right down here. Item discovery. 160. Holy shit. Okay? Now, my luck is only 10. Okay? Which your base item discovery is 100. Okay? So I'm assuming that basically... So here, let me take this off so you can see. So now look, 110, right? 110. That means 10%... Probably a 10%... I'm assuming that's like a 10% item drop rate. That's what that means. With this thing, it's got a bonus ability, okay? It boosts item find. How cool is that? So you get I've got 60% now chance of item find. I went and killed like 3 guys with this thing when I first got it. I got items from every single guy. Freaking awesome. I tell you, if you're worried about finding Titanite shards to upgrade your shit, you do not have to worry about that after you get this. Because that shit just drops like candy after you freaking got good item find. Alright, you'll get so much cool stuff from killing things with this weapon. I love it. And here's just something else for an experiment. Okay? So say we're using our Uchi Katana, right? Let's just leave this equipped. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. See that? You have to have the weapon in your primary slot in order to get that item discovery. But that's okay. I can put it in my primary slot and still use something else and still have... Oh, failure. Look. Failure. Still 10%. So you have to be using the weapon to benefit from that item discovery. You have to have it in hand when you kill something. So that's just some food for thought there when you're using this thing. So if you kill somebody with magic, you're not going to benefit from that 60% item find unless you're using magic in your offhand, which I frequently do not because I like to have the ability to have my shield out and still be able to slam someone in the face with explosions. So anyway, worth considering. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and show you guys why Poise Break is so important for a mage. Okay, so I've got a location I go to here. I've been testing my weapons out a lot on these guys lately, simply because I've been fighting them a lot. Okay? And, by the way, I'll show you where you can get the crystal sword as well. So you get the crystal sword from the Sage's Rapier. You get it from this place. So right after you, basically the boss of the halfway fortress. So once you get to the halfway fortress and you fight the boss there, you can get this weapon. Basically, it's a boss weapon from the Crystal Sage. Now, you do have an option to get a magic spell as well, but I don't know. To me, I chose the weapon simply because I wasn't so sure if really powerful spells are going to be that hard to find. You know what I'm saying? So I figured that at some point I'm going to have more powerful spells than what's available, so I might as well just go with the weapon. It's probably harder to find a really good mage weapon than it is a really good spell. So, alright, so let's do some combat here against these guys, and I'll show you why I think this weapon blows. Okay? What up? Okay, this thing sucks at breaking through guard. This thing just sucks overall. Okay, I really don't like this thing at all. Okay, it just does not stagger that well. It just does not stagger at all. His damage output is just not ideal. I don't like it. Surprisingly, it's staggering a lot more than it used to when I was originally trying it, which is fine. But I really don't like it. Don't like it one bit. I like the katana way more for fighting enemies. I've hit a lot of people in PvP with this thing, and they basically just shrug it off. It does not break their poise very well. I love the strong attacks of this thing. Get fucked. Another thing worth noting is the riposte damage and the backstab of the weapon we were just looking at. The twin sword sucks. Okay, this thing like almost doubles that. I'll full on fight this guy. Come here. This thing also has much better reach. I tell you guys, this weapon, you can't go wrong with it. And in PvP, it definitely staggers way better than the twin swords do. All right. Next up is the Rapier. Now, I would do some PvP demonstration, but unfortunately, I forgot to turn on my recorder when I was PvPing with this thing the other night, so that kind of sucks. So I kind of missed out on some really funny footage. This thing gets out attacks really fast. Awesome. Just shove it down their throats, and that's exactly how you should play with it. It's so easy mode, it's almost wrong. Okay? And this attack here, it'll almost always break through somebody's guard. Almost all the time. This thing is awesome. I love this thing. Really. It is such a cool weapon. Highly recommend this weapon. If not, just for the item find. That thing will make it so much easier just getting loot from enemies. Plus 50. Oh, God. Awesome. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video about mage weapons. I highly recommend you pick one of these up. I think this weapon is going to be seriously awesome when I start getting a little bit more higher level. Leveling up my int even further and get this thing to +5. This is going to be a seriously dominating weapon. And also, you get the item find bonus. I mean, how can you not go wrong with that? Item find is awesome. If, you know... another thing, why I'm talking about breaking poise so much is because when you're a mage and when you're in combat, part of the trickiness about being a mage is you want to find openings to cast your spells. Typically, if you're fighting a melee guy, he's going to be coming right at you, okay? He's going to be coming right at you and try to stab you in the face. That's what he wants to do. He's a close combat dude. So, obviously, you can shoot a few spells at him, maybe try to keep him at range a little bit, okay? But in reality, you're going to be trying to make openings with your attacks. Okay, so you want to be able to stagger. You want to be able to go in there, make the guy fall back, and unleash a devastating spell at him, okay? That's what you want to do. Now, Pyromancy has, I don't know, I haven't been able to get the spells out that quick. I mean, even with the, that's pretty fast. I got this ring here, the Sage Ring, shortens casting time. It's helped a lot. Okay, I mean, I get shit out there fast. Okay, so it's pretty awesome. Especially Great Combustion. It's a great one. You can, sometimes what I do is I'll have that on and I'll be fighting somebody close range and I'll just rip it out real quick. Okay, it kind of just adds a little bit of a holy shit moment to the mental acuity of the your opponent. But yep, so far so good. One of the things I want to remind you when you're building your mage build, don't disregard your health, okay? Your vigor. I got 19 health, 19 attunement. So really, whatever my stamina should be at, I put my attunement at that. That's kind of what my theory has been for developing this build. And keep your vitality low. Don't waste points in that. Okay, the only reason why I can even wear this heavy-ass armor is because I've got Havel's Ring on right now. Okay, if I had this, plus the, if I had this off, okay, I'm at 65. If I had my Katana on, I'm over my weight requirement, 71.6, and I'm fat rolling. And fat rolling is pointless as a mage because guess what? If you can't get away to cast your magic, what's the point of having magic? So, you know, forget that. All right, gotta have your Havels. That's the only reason why I can even wear this heavy gear and have this heavy ass shield and still be able to do stuff. Okay. Ideally, we'd want to keep our build way below the weight limit. I want to say, let's see, probably even lower than that. Maybe like below 30% would be ideal. Let's see what happens if I take, no, about taking some of these rings off. All right, there we go. Look at the jump distance. It's so much larger. See that? See how much larger the roll distance is? That's a crazy dodge difference between like having my full gear load on. I don't even remember what I had on here. Sage's Ring. Yeah. Okay. I got my weapon. Okay. Oh, and my shield.